Welcome in everyone, how you guys doing? If you guys inside there, hit that subscribe, like, share, and we're gonna get straight into this reaction. I think it's from the TikToker by the name of Zevi. Whenever it's a TikToker of his YouTube. Seen a few of his other stuff already, and he's good at covering stuff, you know what I'm saying, real talking. We got why Vince McMahon is going to jail for a long time. It showed up and I wanted to know what's happening. I said, hey, let me react to it to see what they're saying. So let's go.
Oh, you thought Diddy was bad? Well, he is. But you want to meet someone who's arguably worse? Vince McMahon. See, Vince McMahon had a problem. He's currently under federal investigation for misconduct with many women. For those of you that don't know, Vince McMahon is the former owner of the WWE wrestling stuff. Anyway, you want to hear something wild?
WWF, WWE.
I've always known he was an evil psychopath. Why? Because listen closely. He played a character in his own wrestling show so twisted and insane, it became harder and harder for people to think he's acting. For instance, the storyline that involved his daughter. Whatever you think I'm about to say, it's worse. His daughter's a character on the show as well. She plays his daughter. In fact, his whole family plays themselves. They go through many inappropriate things. Like at one point, her daughter and her son start palming her mom in front of millions of people. But I think the son just held the mom so she couldn't run away. And anyway, here's where things start to get.
I think I actually remember that. That was fucked in so many ways. It was wrong in so many ways. But then you're thinking like it's all done for entertainment. But still, like, I don't know if it was fully scripted, because the mom didn't really look like she was faking. And back in them days, you know, I didn't know you could pull lawsuits and take people in for all kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Not like now. But yeah, when it came to selling an event or a night, like let's say Monday night, they went through any length at the expense of anyone to sell that night or that fight. Let's go.
Get wicked. In a wrestling promo video, his daughter says, I've only said no to my father for two things. And one of them was he could not be the father of my child in the show. Focus, we not finished. Look at the time. She was married to a wrestler named Triple H in real life. They were having a kid. After they told
I've only said no to my father twice in my life, and one of them was when he wanted me to act as if I had a kid for him. What in the incest kind of bullshit is going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
her dad, Vince McMahon, no, we're not participating in that story. Vince McMahon then asked, what if it's your brother? Her brother and her husband said, no, Vince. Well, actually, her brother said, yeah, I get it. My sister's hot, but I had to turn her down. He actually said this. But he might have said this because, remember, I told you, this is for a wrestling promo. Meaning Vince McMahon put this on air. He put this on television. He wasn't hiding this. So imagine all the worst things he's done. In fact, you don't have to imagine it. Look in my comments and the wrestling fans will let you know. Anyway, now that you understand who he is as a person, the allegations are probably not that surprising anymore, right? Well, let's get wicked part two. The allegations go on for decades. In fact, it's alleged that he's given $20 million total to women over the years. From allegedly forcing people, cover-ups, lip boxing his female wrestlers backstage. If they said no, he would fire them. To the case that brought this to everyone's attention in the first place.
Bro, that's not, yeah. And see, this was back in the day when women didn't really have a voice. And a lot of companies and businesses were literally taking advantage of females. You know, that's why they have so many laws today that prevent this. You know, a lot of these politicians and people now are running on the old school kind of mentality. Nowadays, you can't do half the shit they were doing, and it's wrong. You know, taking advantage and abusing their power. You know, if you don't do what I ask you to do, you won't have a job tomorrow. You know, that's, yeah, sad. A bunch of rich boys who had silver golden spoons in their mouths all their lives, you know, never had to work to get anything. Not all. There's a few exceptions, you know what I'm saying? But
traffic, making someone do things with him and then all of his friends. It's the same thing Diddy's getting in trouble for. It's like the only thing a billionaire will actually get hunted down for, because the feds don't play that. There's certain lines that can't be crossed. Imagine if you found out anyone in America owned a slave. You'd lose your mind. Well, making someone do this like you own them is considered to be a form of slavery. The case alleges that he gives this woman a job. He tells her, if you don't with me, you finna lose that job. Eventually she does, thinking it's gonna be a one-time thing. But then she notices that her position is a fake position. He just makes it up to keep her in the office whenever he wants to. Now, for those of you saying, oh, she could have just left. Wisdom is chasing you, but you are faster. And I'm not gonna sit here and explain the human mind to you. Anyway, at this point he says, hey, you gotta start with all my other friends.
What?
Says, no. And well, you know he didn't take that for an answer.
Man trying to turn people into a choo-choo train around here. Some gangbang kind of. Is this what the rich elite be on? Well, they've already brought out Diddy. And they just happen to have their little behind closed doors. He tried doing that with his own woman, Cassie. You know, it's like, is this a trend? Like, is there a reason why you want to share what's yours? Maybe I'm just, yeah,
Answer. She eventually does it. He gives her $3 million to stay quiet. But so many other women come out at the same time, and he has to give all of them so much money that his payments start to slow down. So the girls are like, we're snitching. The FBI comes out and says, wait, don't snitch yet. And that's how you know he is screwed. The FBI basically said, if you take his money, then you can't talk to us. And if you talk to us, he finito. Word to Chief Keef.
What the Chief Keef?
Vince said, why y'all laughing? They said, Vince, give us your phone. He said, no, I'm an American citizen. Y'all can. They said, we can do whatever we want. Because here's how things work. Same thing that happened to Diddy. The FBI watches you for years until they know you're so guilty that you will never escape. But when the evidence against you is so bad, they can get these things called subpoenas, meaning they could raid your house, take your phone, require you to give them documents. So Vince is forced to give them his phone, and some of the alleged texts got leaked, and that boy going to jail. But the case is still technically ongoing, and it probably will be for a while. But let's just say I don't think he's getting out of this one.
Ooh, that boy going.
Oh, you thought Diddy was?
Yo, fam, they coming for them, bro. They're coming for them, bro. You know what I'm saying? These men out here who just feel that they can use their power to take advantage of women and have no kind of consequences to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, what stays in the dark will come to light, you know, and you can't be using your position of power for how long and thinking it's not coming back to knock on your door when you least expect it. Yeah, bring them to light, bruv. I don't have two to give when it comes to people like that. I don't care what position, what job, who you is, be somebody I looked up to growing up. I'll find out that's how you was, and it's factual. It's not just hearsay and gossip, because sometimes you have to fact check a lot of things, yeah. But the minute I find out any truth to it, I got daughters, sorry, I can't. But yeah, if you guys inside there and you like these kind of reactions, please hit me down in the comments. Let me know the stuff that's out there that you might want to see me react to. Links in the description for my playlist, etc. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, be safe, stay blessed.